most definitely. Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? Okay. Yeah, I know this is going to look kind of weird, and I'm looking back at this, but anyway.
I think so too. Yeah.
So we're just here, some little chit chat with you, kind of. I mean.
You want to say who you are?
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, great. Well, my name is Zara Henry.
And I am Ashley.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit more about why we're here.
We are here
Because
Ashley, you can continue.
well, it was a bright. I'm kidding. We, according to the school, did well, or did very well.
The school or CXC?
CXC. It's both, really.
Right.
And after much hard work, we got 9.
Congratulations. That's a fantastic accomplishment.
Well, I must say that we couldn't have done it without Jesus, because
Definitely. I prayed before, after I was in the math exam, and I had to stop and say, okay, Lord, please just guide me, and let me finish happily.
So did you guys do extra lessons, or was it all done based on time management of doing classes here at St. Andrew High School for girls, and just practicing past papers? Give us an idea of what are some of the things that you did to land the success that you have attained.
Well, definitely some extra work was done, extra classes, both.
I had only for one subject.
Both within the school, taught by teachers at school and teachers outside of school, because you have to put in extra work.
You can't just do the minimum or average,
right? In order to.
So give us an idea of your recipe for success. Was there a balance of studying, social media networking, exercises, partying, going to church? Give us an idea.
Definitely. First of all, when it comes to studying, you have to know yourself and know what you can manage, and know how much time you can put there and how much time you can put there. And it is definitely time management. You have to. Else you'll get lost. Trust me, you'll get lost. You have to manage time.
Another thing that you have to do is you have to realize, I'm not saying that you must take advantage of it, but when you study, you have to know, you have to know how to rest on the job, and you have to know, okay, when your brain can't hold anymore, you just can't, so it just stop. It doesn't make any sense.
There comes a point where you just can't.
After a saturation point, you're gone. So just forget about it.
Looking at the book and saying,
exactly.
I'm not picking up a thing.
So I see where you girls both are either, well, you're in ARC and Guard Shore. So whilst it is... So whilst it is that you were doing this, intensive studying and so on, did you participate in any of the inter-house school competitions?
Definitely.
Well, I surprised myself when I did, actually, because I'm a very shy person, and to know that I went and did, I am a very shy person. I don't perform. I'm shy. And when I went to do, I think it was the singing competition. I don't recall the name, but we had to go on stage and we had to do gospel and folk and all these things. And when I went up there, I was like, I can't believe it. I was kind of shocked, and I realized how much kind of grounded me. I want to continue this, so hopefully this year I'll participate again.
Well, when I was participating,
and plus
it wasn't really coming up to the climax of the studying period, and they actually did approach the exec body for the house actually approached me and asked me if I could help them with the drama competition, but it was April with oral and picture day, and I said, I'm sorry, but I'd love to help, I really would, but I can't. So
priorities.
Important thing, prioritize and don't be idealistic.
My fifth form was just literally, I think if it wasn't for the TV and the cuckoo sessions with mommy, clearly I really put aside a lot of things. I think that helped.
Okay, so what could we likely find with you being at the school canteen? What would you purchase for lunch?
Well, there's a new canteen now.
I noticed.
So you mean before?
Give us before and after. Before juicy and after juicy.
Before juicy and after juicy. You know.
I tried my best to purchase anything that would, make my tummy hurt. Really. I have a lot of, I'm a real nerd, okay, so I'm allergic to a lot of different food types, so I try my best to stay, away from that, but I normally stick to, lunch, rice and peas.
Oh, so you actually have cooked lunch? In my day, that was a treat on a Friday that costed 20 Jamaican dollars.
What is this? 20 Jamaican dollars. Wow.
You clearly should not tell me the price because clearly.
I remember when I could buy plastic first for $55. But anyway,
for those days.
So you see, give us an idea of what's on the menu. What are the options that you had before Juicy, and what you'd have, likely have taken up from that menu versus what currently obtains at the Juicy cafeteria?
Well, I would have normally had one of several things because I like variety. I would have just bought a patty, or I would buy a stew chicken mini lunch. I love stew chicken lunch.
I've actually never had that. I had fried chicken with stew chicken. That was the boss.
Well, I don't really like touching on my chicken, so I prefer to just have a little stew chicken, I like
I'm very skilled with that fork. Very skilled.
And then, or if you just want a snack, maybe a sugar bun and cheese or so. But now that Juicy has taken over the canteen, the patties you always get, the patties are 100% fresh. So you can always just buy a patty.
That's good stuff.
Well, for the international community that will be watching this, give us an idea of what kind of patties.
Oh, well, they now have
chicken,
of course, chicken, beef, cheese, beef.
What is the special?
Cheese and chicken.
And what's your favorite?
I love chicken.
Yeah, but I always say to myself,
and they have a mega patty.
Yeah, that also.
Like a full house.
I always said that there's no way that chicken and cheese could. I'm like, how could you put curry chicken and cheese? It just doesn't make sense. But then I had it,
good.
And I was shocked. It tastes really good.
It's great.
Okay, and then
and
for
the
drink.
mega patty has your you have to have your vitamins and those things.
Of course.
So it has the lettuce and the tomato.
Those things.
Okay, so of all the years that you've attended St. Andrew High School, you participated at best in drama. Did you do any music competition? Did you enter music? Did you enter swimming, running, track and field?
Well, I can't really know. It's never really been. I'm more of the person to cheer you on, to let you get to that finish line. Because if you put me on the field, it's going to be very, very embarrassing and it's not good at all.
Well, I just like performing in general, so I dance and piano and stuff. But I guess I can do sports, like I can swim and I can run, but I don't train. I don't, because I'm more into performing. And I'm not really coordinated with the hands, so like tennis and badminton and those things.
I know the feeling.
I can run and I can swim.
They would send me the ball. The ball would be right here and I would swim.
Yeah.
Okay, so would we likely see you on the social scene whilst it is that you're in fifth form prior to exams? Give us an idea of what happens outside of studying.
Several things happen outside of study. You have, for instance, let's take it to youth groups, youth fellowships, Bible study, social events, parties, movies.
You have to have this to keep
You have to be sane.
What's your favorite movie?
I have so many. I really can't pick.
One of my favorite movies is The Notebook. All time favorite.
I remember when I actually finally watched it. I think February.
Really?
Favorite song?
Favorite song?
I am a music head, so I pretty much love everything. Once it's new, I love it.
Oh no.
Basically, and I love old music so
Yes,
much.
I love old music.
I love music.
I love music.
Oldies.
I am oldies.
Oldies, 1970s, 50s, 60s.
Oh yes, we're talking about,
you know,
we're talking about, see, because my dad has trained me in that ska reggae thing, so I listen to ska occasionally, and then my mom has with the funk, so so several songs, Cheerio Baby, I love that song, just saying. But my favorite,
I don't have a favorite song. I can't pick
so
one.
my favorite
I'm
songs,
so insensitive.
my favorite songs are
to make a decision. Asafa Powell or Usain Bolt?
Oh my, in what regard? Does it really depends?
well, I would say that Usain did not really, he did not put Jamaica on the map in terms of athletics, but he just accelerated it by a far amount, because Jamaica has always been known to be sprinters, and remember Asafa held the record
Until the game.
right. But I don't really know much about Asafa other than he was really in a relationship with Yandy.
Yeah, that's
But
all we know.
Who attended?
Who
is an old girl.
Well, for the international community, we lovingly refer to St. Andrew High School
As but I have 2 copies of Usain's story at home, and I read it. I just feel like I kind of know Usain more, and he's just easygoing, down to
I think
earth,
he
relaxed.
brought the whole sense of relax. Everybody,
And he still
everybody
kicks
was
off,
so,
and he has such great
uptight.
height. He's just dunculent in the road on the field.
Like his legs.
Well, London 2012 is a few months away, and a lot of persons are looking forward to this 100-meter race. Based on the lineup, the potential lineup, assuming injuries, are at bay, if you were to choose and be futuristic, and this is just a fun thing, who would you choose to be the winner?
I would say it was a tie. Between or just the whole lineup. It's really hard to say because Johan is kind of shocking. It's really,
Yeah.
it's really fast for a short guy. He's really fast.
Okay.
But Usain has the record, and I think he can even go fast.
I think that Usain, although he's down to earth, you see when it's at the spur of the moment, in that moment where the whole crowd is watching, just that build up of adrenaline will guarantee, it will 90% probably, probably she's a math girl. He will win, because he has natural talent. He has the height, the legs, acquired talents, and then
I have to say, if they feed them well, clearly, because they complain about the food. So if they're fed well, if he has his head straight and everything, I think he could win.
okay.
I said it was the final question, but I actually jumped the gun. And how interesting that we're speaking about Usain with that. But what's a little known fun fact about you, Ashley Jade and Zara?
Well,